Welcome guys, we are back with another lead code problem. Today we are going to solve jump game problem. So it's a medium problem and it's a highly liked problem. So what is the actual question? So you are given an integer array nums and you are initially positioned at the array index first index, and each element in the array represent your maximum jump length at that position. So return true if you can reach the last index, otherwise you are going to return false. So let's take consider the example 1 and try to understand what's actually question asked. So we are given nums array, and we are standing on the first index, and here actually 2 is indicate at most at most how many jump we can take. So at most we can jump at most to the we can jump two step. We can jump at one take one step, or maybe take two step. At most take two step. These three indicate we can take one jump, either two jump, or at most three jump. If we take three jump, we can reach to the end. 1 2 3. And if we take 2, it means we can jump at most 2. Okay, I guess it's clear. So could we jump can we jump in a such a way we can we reach to the end? So here this, if we take the maximum size, means if I take maximum jump, so I can reach to here, and here 1, and I can take one jump. Here also I get 1, so I'm again taking one jump, so I reach to the end. So it means yes, I can reach to the end. So that's why I'll just return true. Okay, in that case, if I am at the position, first and foremost I am the position of the first index. This indexing is one base indexing, so that's why I'll just call it first index. So it's a first index. I can jump, either I jump one take one step, either I take two step, either I take three step. Okay, so if I take three step, I reach to the 0, and if I reach to the 0, I didn't take any step, because 0 indicate I'm not able to take any jump. So here I'll just stop it. So I try to make, I'm not reaching to the I'm not jumping to the 0 value index. So I try to ignore, but that's why I can take only one or maybe two step jump. So let's try to jump at the position of 2. if i if I jump on the 2, so at most I take two step, either I jump one step, take one step, or either I take two step. If I take two step, it I'm again reaching to the 0, and if I reach to the 0, it's not possible I go to the end. So I try to ignore this thing, and I take one step. If I take one step, I have only one option. I take one jump. If I take one jump, I reaches to the 0, and there is no possibility. If I at the position of 0, I can't jump. So there is no any chances to reaches to the end. That's why in that case I'll just return false. So how can we do that? How can we know it's possible to make a jump or not? So here I one thing I observe. I try to find maximum at every position. Let's count this thing. If I am in the index of 2, I'll just maintain a maxi, in which I'll maintain a maxi store at the index value, and how many step I take and what the actual index of that. So in that case, let me write the code, and writing the code you can understand better what I'm going to say, what I want to say. So I'll just make maxi. I initialize maxi with 0. So let's say I'm not able to take any step, so that's why I'll just initialize with 0. And what I do, i'm re- I'm starting from the index 0, means I'm starting from the index 1, and I've take this any. If I am able to reaches to the phone, so I can. So I just go. So let's make another variable too for writing less, num dot size. So it's this loop is running from 0 index to uh, second last, till second last, and enhancing. So what I do, uh, I have to check I plus maxi. In initial, my maxi is 0. Sorry, if my maxi is less than, if my maxi is less than my current index and the value it present, the value actual value is present. If it's greater than, so I have to update my maxi to the I plus num sign. That thing I'm going to do. So in that case, here my I plus maxi is 2, because I value is 0 and maxi is 0 and nums is 2. So maxi is right now my 0 and I is equal to 0, nums 0 is equal to 2. So 2 is greater than 0, that's why I update my maxi to the 2, because I can take maximum 2 step at that position. If I reaches to here, so what the actual value, I equal to 1 and nums I equal to 3, that means 4, and 4 is greater than 2. So that's why I'll just update my maxi to 4, and here I can take 4 step. How? From here 0 1 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3, sorry, yes, I is 1, yes, I can take 4 step. So here 1 2 3 and 4. Okay, so that thing happened, but I have to check. I'll take this case. If I'm here tree, if my if there's any possibility, if my maxi, here my maxi is going to be update, but if my maxi is equal to my I value, if anyhow my maxi is equal to the I value, it means I'm reaching the case, I'm reached to the case where I'm not able to reaches to the end. So in that scale I'm going to return 0. Let me explain this thing, and after the writing whole code, if my maxi, and it's going to run again, run, and I'm reaches to here, and it can be possible it stored the maximum value, and this maximum value it's starting from the 0 and this index, and please point out this thing. So if it's greater than my n minus 1, if it's greater than n minus 1, anyhow it's greater than n minus 1, it means it reaches to the end. So in that case I'll just return 1, otherwise I am going to return 0. So let's run this code, guys. Then after that I'm just trying to explain why I'm using maxi.i. So it's run it. So let me little bit explain you why I'm using this. So let's take this case. Here I'm just copy this case, and here I'll do the computation. So in that case, my nums value, my index value is 0 and my nums value 3. So it means I plus nums is equal to 3, and in the maxi value 0. So maxi gonna update, and maxi value from 0 to 3. Now my maxi value is 3. Okay, now I'm reaching here. So I value is 1, nums I value 2 means 3, maxi value also 3, and here is 3. So it's not going to update my maxi. Again I is equal to here I is equal to 2, and i nums I is equal to 1. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 means my max is also 3, so it means not going to update. And finally I reach to the here, my maxi value is 3 and I value is 3 and nums value 0. It means my maxi is going to update with 4, and here my I value is also nums I is equal to 3, nums I is equal to 3 and my maxi value is 3, so it's not going to update. But here my maxi is 3 and my I is also 3, means I am standing on the position of where the index value is 3, means at the position of index 3. So it means it might be possible it contains 0 value, it means it's a dead end. I'm not jump after that. So in that case I'll just going to return 0, otherwise I'll do my computation. And let's submit this code, guys. And okay, it's giving me a wrong answer. Okay, now I've got it. Why? So let's submit this code again, guys. It's accepted. Let's run all the test cases, and let's submit our code, guys. And it's accepted. So if you have any doubt, let me know in the comment section. I'll be resolve your doubt as soon as possible. And keep grinding, guys.